trees. Snow grew overnight on the roofs of the houses like a pure and grandfathered moss, minutely white-ivied the walls, and settled on the postman, opening the gate like a dumb, numb thunderstorm of white, torn Christmas cards. Oh, were there postmen then, too? With sprinkling eyes and wind-chillied noses, on spread frozen feet they crunched up to the doors and mittened on them manfully. But all that the children could hear was a ringing of bells. You mean that the postman went rat-a-tat-tat and the doors rang? I mean that the bells that the children could hear were inside them. I only hear thunder sometimes, never bells. There were church bells, too, inside them? No. In the bat-black, snow-white belfries tugged by bishops and storks, and they rang their tidings over the bandaged town, over the frozen foam of the powder and ice cream hills, over the crackling sea. It seemed that all the churches boomed for joy under my window, and the weathercocks crew for Christmas on our fence. Get back to the presents. Well, presents or postmen? Get back to the postmen then. They were just
I'm gonna wear blue and find a pair of flat black leather shoes that shine more than a diamond line could do, and try something new, like wear a cologne that says you are the man I'm gonna own, that whispers, baby, will you take me home? The ba-ba-ba-ba-boo. I'll drop a hit and then my keys, and then I'll cast a net to catch someone who's in for such a night he won't forget. And grab the yellow pages, my Da Vinci of the threads, to dress me up and make me look like someone else instead. It's time for my rehearsal.
Everyone knows. So, it turns out that everyone knew that I was tripping or rolling or whatever you want to call it. And probably one of the worst days of my life, working at Starbucks on 3 pills of E. I had to work a double that day. Yeah, it's okay. I ended up calling my Coke dealer Sugar Bear halfway through. Sugar Bear does work on holidays, just FYI. If you ever need Coke on a holiday, Sugar Bear's there for you. And then it was like, go do a little Coke in the bathroom, come out. I'd be the greatest customer service person ever. Hey, how's it going? How can I help you?
I took care of it. And they're like, excuse me, what? You took care of what? And he's like, yeah, I lured it in with like a bowl of milk, and I trapped it in the closet, so we're okay. And they're like, oh my fucking God, what is in our closet right now? This could be a fucking wild boar, who knows? So they go to the cat closet, you know, trepidatiously, pick up whatever they need to club the thing to death if they need to, open the door of the closet. In the closet is a 6-year-old autistic child who had gotten lost, it turns out, days before, been lost in the woods for days on end. That's why he's covered in mud, and he's small, so troll, you know. And so he's covered in mud.
It also rules, it's ruled by Jupiter, which also rules publishing. So it's the house of big education, big teaching, big traveling, big hopes, big dreams, and covering lots of miles. We've got Pisces there, so this is a great time to take a steamer ship across to Hawaii if you want. Great time.
It was on the afternoon of the day of Christmas Eve, and I was in Mrs. Prospero's garden waiting for cats with her son Jim. It was snowing. It was always snowing at Christmas. December in my memory is white as Lapland, though there were no reindeers. But there were cats, patient, cold, and callous, our hands wrapped in socks. We waited to snowball the cats. Sleek and long as jaguars and horrible whiskered, spinning and snarling, they would slink and sidle over the white back garden walls, and the lynx-eyed hunters, Jim and I, fur-capped and moccasined trappers from Hudson Bay, off Mumbles Road, would hurl our deadly snowballs at the green of their eyes. The wise cats never appeared. We were so still, Eskimo-footed Arctic marksmen in the muffling silence of the eternal snows, eternal ever since Wednesday, that we never heard Mrs. Prospero's first cry from her igloo at the bottom of the garden. Or if we heard it at all, it was to us like the far-off challenge of our enemy and prey, the neighbor's polar cat. But soon the voice grew louder. "Fire!" cried Mrs. Prothero, and she beat the dinner gong. And we ran down the garden with the snowballs in our arms toward the house, and smoke indeed was pouring out of the dining room, and the gong was bombulating, and Mrs. Prothero was announcing ruin like a town crier in Pompeii. This was better than all the cats in Wales, standing on the wall in a row.